There has been, I'm kind of waiting for Futbin to release their full-on database, but there are databases out as well. So we got a 93 rated Johan is pretty exciting. 93 rated Johan, and you know he'll probably get one or two, maybe even just one, but specials. This card's gonna be worth so much money, man. Oh my God, 5-star, 5-star. Yeah, so Ham is gonna be very expensive, hey? 5-star, 5-star? With that type of dribbling and size, we don't know what the work rates. Oh, high medium work rates too. 82 strength at 165 centimeters, bro. Oh my God. This is gonna be one of the most OP cards in FUT history. And then Alexia Putellas is 5-star, 5-star? High medium. There aren't base or mid prime icons. Nope, just one set of icons, which I absolutely love. Well, it's going to be interesting. I mean, I suppose what's nice about these two is depending on the players that you're interested or not interested in, if you pack them, you're still going to earn a lot of money. Yeah, we'll definitely be getting promo icons. I wonder if we'll be getting a Nike promo icon. Imagine a 95 or 96 rated R9 Nike, like day one Nike promo card with a dynamic image of what? Like the 2002 Brazil era? Downside to the women cards is they're tiny on the pitch. So again, depending on where you use them though, that could be super advantageous. Oh, Hullet is still Hullet gang all day. Iker, Pirlo, Baggio. TT is 91 rated base. 76, that's a little bit better. This TT card could be pretty OP start of the game actually. Ooh. Especially if you give him an engine, man. 84 balance, 92 agility at the start of FIFA, man? This could be the card. Oof, I might have to test him out. Icons having coin values of W. Yup. Well, one-off icons and hopefully what we'd consider their best versions is great, man. You're not gonna freaking pack a Yashin day one and be like, fuck, it's his baby, it's like 80K, right? You pack a Yashin, it's going to be a sick version. I mean, and just extrapolate that across all the icons, right? That's what's so great. Even a Van Basten, man. Like, you pack a Van Basten in the first 5 months of the year, you're like, dude, I got an 87 Van Basten. He's terrible day one. This 91 Van Basten is going to be usable, hopefully, for the first 2 to 3 to 4 months. High medium, 4-star, 5-star. Jesus Lord. I can't get over how nuts that card looks. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna deny that that's a deserved card. Will be very usable at the start of the game. Oh my God, talk about not even very usable. This card's gonna be nuts. I cannot wait for the launch of the game, man. On the main account, the rich account.
50.
Leo! 74 sprint speed. Ay, Dios mío. Just give him a hunter, I guess? I really want to use this Leo as well for first weekend league. I think Messi will still be nuts. Sammy, 89 rated Sammy Eto'o? 80 balance for Samuel Eto'o? Are we agreeing with this? I mean, his card looks incredible, don't get me wrong. Man, Sammy Eto'o to me is a very underappreciated footballer. Again, you give him, just like you would Thierry Henry, you give him an engine, 88 balance, 91 agility, 95 dribbling. He's going to be insane. We're going to have to test this Sammy Eto'o, man. Someone like Xavi specifically is just like his football IQ. There's almost no stats or traits or anything that would give you a very similar to Messi. Messi, most years EA don't build properly because he's just such an impossible player to then translate into a video game. Unless you just give him all 99 stats. Again, I think Alan Shearer, unless they really make him like just overpowered strength-wise and aggression-wise, I don't know again how you would properly code an Alan Shearer in FIFA. He does look pretty good though, hey? I want to test a card like this out, genuinely. I really want to test a card like this out. Hopefully we can evolve low tier icons. I think there's a, that would make no sense. I don't think they'll allow that because there's going to be, I would assume. But isn't there a limitation to Evos? Isn't there a rating cap for Evos? Where's my Wesley Schneider, by the way, speaking of gods? Oh, wow. Look at this 89 Lucio to start. Oh my God. Well, there's your center back for the first 4 months of the game. Some had rating caps, some had stat caps. Wait, so you're actually able to upgrade icons? Jesus, that's cool as hell. People could Evo Messi? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that a lot. If they do it properly, every card in the game, if you so choose, or any card in the game, maybe not every card, but you could customize to what you like. Can't wait for week 1 champs playing Mbappe, Lucio every team. I mean, I don't know what FUT you've played the last 4 or 5 years, but that's not going to happen. I saw Messi boosted to 88 pace. Now, do the Evo cards stay when you list them up on the market as Evo'd cards, or do they become untradeable, or what? Dude, dude, this might be the best Ultimate Team we've ever had. I'm upgrading Schneider and Cruyff if that's the case. I'm not going to Evo the lower end cards. They go untradeable, even better. They turn untradeable, even better. Do I want to risk making like a 93 Cruyff untradeable so I can't get any money back? Because you know they're gonna give us a special Cruyff down the road too, right? Does the Evo icons turn green and shit as well? Dude, there's so much to discuss now. This is crazy. Domo thing. And then if you buy a used card off the market and Evo them, do they go untradeable but then still have other people's dead stats on them? I mean, for example, imagine you take a Drogba. You're like, bro, Drogba had way better balance and agility than this. Imagine Evoing a Drogba to in the 80s for balance and in the 80s for agility and whatnot. Boosting him up to 99 strength if that was even possible. Dude, the customizability of people's favorite players is so fucking sick, man. Icon main background with some green like they had for special icons this year. I'm so excited. Lack of information on Ultimate Team compared to other years. Yeah, but didn't EA say in mid to end of August we'd get a deep dive on Ultimate Team and they just went radio silent? Which I'm not upset about. I kind of like it. Oh my god, I'm going to be Evoing. Well, we're going to have to figure this stuff out as we go. We're going to have to figure this stuff out as we go. Yeah, with 89 finishing, he's still going to be used out wide for me, so I would definitely put a Maestro on him. Improve the shot power, the long shots, the long pass, the vision. Do I know when FUTBIN database releases? I mean, I can DM them, and I'm sure it's probably not too far away. Evo restrictions will come looser as time goes on. So imagine I have a Evo'd 93 Cruyff, and as the game progresses, they allow me to Evo him higher. I don't know, man. The potential for this is maybe too much, and I think I might be overexciting myself. Like, imagine they limit me Evoing. Okay, so let's go up to this Johan Cruyff, right? Just because you all know this is my main target for the year. So let's say we buy this Johan Cruyff for 10 million or something just obnoxious like that. And then I decide, screw it. I want this card all year. Let's Evo him. And he becomes untradeable, turns partly green, whatever it is, right? He gets Evo'd. And then we start working on that. I don't know, maybe the balance, maybe, I mean, he's a perfect card in my eyes. Maybe we work on his strength. Whatever the case may be, we're allowed to upgrade. But then he gets capped. It's like, oh, the game stops me in the month of September and October to 85 balance, right? Think about it. And maybe his shot power is capped from 84 to 88. Maybe his strength, I'm only able to upgrade him to 78 strength or something. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I love this card. He's amazing. I'm so happy I was able to Evo him. Then November 1st hits, a new season comes out, and then we see like, oh my god, I'm able to Evo Cruyff now from a 78 strength to 82 strength. And then maybe come February and March, it's like, oh, you can now bump up his shot power into the 90s. You can bump up, now you can work on his sprint speed. That's a possibility. We don't even know. I mean, imagine that. And being able to add special traits, exactly, the trait pluses as well over time. The potential is amazing. It's just as a few people point out, it is EA we're talking about here, right? So they have a high potential to let us all down too. To start, will to fit. Koiz, I don't know what you're typing. Well, this is what I'm saying. So I'm wondering, like, people are saying they've seen Evo'd Messi's. So I'm just wondering, like, can we Evo a Cruyff, and then what can we Evo? Maybe we Evo him and it only lets us Evo his, like, jumping because it's so low, or his heading accuracy. Maybe his strength, right? Maybe only 70 rated stats or lower can even be Evo'd. I think you'll be able to Evo every card, but high rated cards are very limited. But I'm okay. I am okay with that. It's whether or not they just stay limited. Like this 93 Cruyff, I make him untradeable. I basically lose 10 million tradable coins, right? And then he's limited to +5 on strength, and then that's it for the year. That's the thing that I'm worried about, that I hope EA don't do, right? Where the high-rated icons are limited from the start, which makes sense. Like, it would be insane for me to buy a 93 Cruyff and then make him the best card in the game in 2 or 3 months, and then just have him forever. I get that. So they're not going to do that. But also I hope that they don't just limit the upgradability of the card and then don't unlock upgrades down the road, right? I love that EA are giving limited information. Yeah, it's great. It's great. I love us not knowing everything about this game. It's awesome. But the problem is it's going to lead to maybe severe disappointments with the release of the game, because they might not be giving us any information because there's nothing there. The Evo stuff might be just very simple and there's no growth planned throughout the year. That's the unfortunate part. We are hemorrhaging subs right now, boys. We're dropping into the 2500s. God bless you. Bergie, thank you for the 10 gifteds, man. I appreciate that. Dragging us back up. God bless you, dude. 11 days away from FC 24. I can't wait. I'll be probably having a few days off, sporadic days here and there, guys, from now until FC 22 actually drops, but hopefully you understand that. This card will be good, man. This card will be good. This card is still a disrespect to Kaká. Like this, Kaká was one of the fastest dribblers with pace that we've seen in the world of football. Kaká in his prime, which these cards are now technically their prime cards because nothing else exists, was faster on the ball than most footballers were off the ball. Like without the ball, players weren't as fast as Ricardo Kaká was in possession of the ball while sprinting. So this card, like, he should have been 95 acceleration, 94 sprint speed, in my opinion, honestly, with probably damn near 94, 95 dribbling and ball control, but whatever. We don't need to get into the nitty gritty of icons because, I mean, EA is never going to get icons perfect. I think we've all just accepted that at this point. Someone like Ruud van Nistelrooy, 89 rated. Is this a usable card at the start of the game? I mean, unless they redo the mechanics of FC 24 or the mechanics of FIFA in general, Ultimate Team, whatever you want to call it, I'm probably still going to call this game FIFA. Is anyone else? I know they don't have the name rights, but I'm probably still just going to call it FIFA. Just FC. I'm not going to... FC is such an ugly... It doesn't roll off the tongue. It's terrible. FC 24. Let's play EAFC 24. Look, either FUT or FIFA for me, man. It's I'm an old head. I'm not going to probably... I don't see myself changing. There you go. 88 Rio. Dear God, this Rio is still going to be cracked. Maybe medium work rates won't be ideal. And he'll be lengthy from the start. We don't know if lengthy will be meta, but he'll be lengthy from the get-go. So maybe you want to give him a shadow. God damn, I might have to get that Rio week one. Day one or week one. I don't know who Francis Scoli is. Is this a hero, guys? This got to be a hero, surely. Where's Wesley? I think Wesley's base card is like 88, right? And then he'll have... I'm not going to Evo Wesley because he gets a UCL card within probably the first month of the game. There he is. So Wesley's base is an 88, and then we're going to get a UCL promo Wesley, which is a 91, right? So I'll probably wait to Evo, if I can even Evo Wesley. I'll probably wait to Evo Wesley when he's a 91. I'm not going to lie, that card doesn't excite me. Considering a day one Neymar is going to be way better. No, I wouldn't put a Hunter on Wesley. He's going to be my creative cam, so I'd probably give him an engine as well. 4-star, 5-star is fully deserved. That's the perfect set of stats. What would I increase on Schneider? Probably his pace, his agility and balance for sure. Wesley Schneider had way better than 84 agility and balance. And 85 dribbling? Like, are they okay? And 88 composure? Like, bro, what the fuck? This card is a disrespect to him, in my opinion. His passing is fantastic, but do they remember Wesley? Such an odd card. Some parts to his card are pretty cool, but I mean, even 82 finishing and 83 attack positioning, I don't know about. Maybe that's okay, but anyways, it's his base card. Like I said, I'm pretty sure EA themselves have leaked his like UCL card, right? Which was what, a 91 rating? So we'll probably have to wait a couple of months and then the 91 version will be out. Oh, how's Vincent Kompany look? Oh my God. Vincent Kompany is the hero version of Rio Ferdinand, isn't he? Oh my God. Imagine Rio Ferdinand and Vincent Kompany together in the back. I might have to do that, honestly. Or Vincent Kompany and Virgil van Dijk. I haven't seen Virgil yet. He probably got a pretty heavy drop in rating, so Virgil might not be good anymore. Yeah, the acceleration is dead though. That's true. I mean, why not just give him like 99 free kick accuracy and 99 long passing and like 99 crossing? Just why not? The card is so utterly useless anyways. Why not at least do something super dope for him, for the few people that are Beckham fans that want to use him on the right wing and be punished for it because he's obviously not going to fit the meta. Oh, Osimhen is up to an 88. Oh my god. Again, depending on how the game's coded, I don't know if he'll be good or not, but whew, day one could be fun. Yeah, Osimhen looks great. I mean, I think Fetty will be so expensive because look at this card. I mean, this is poor man's Hullet, would you say? In a way? I mean, well, no, because Hullet's obviously 4-star, 5-star instead of 3-star, 4-star. But, I mean, my man is in the Hullet gang as a regular gold. With the upgrades, oh, Ribs is Ribery. So here's an example, right? Like, you're giving us an 88 best version of Ribery, but then you even have some gold men and women that are all just way above Frank Ribery? I mean, am I out of my mind? But random men and women gold cards are higher rated or equal rating to Frank Ribery. Now, I understand this Ribery card is going to be nuts. Don't get me wrong. I think no matter what they've done to Ribery, he's got to be 5-star, 5-star. There you go. He's 5-star, 5-star and looks incredible. But am I wrong in saying Ribery's been disrespected at 88 rated? Shouldn't he be in the 90s at least? Now, I suppose Johan Cruyff is bloody only 93 rated. Eusebio is low rated too. So maybe based off of the current ratings, maybe 88 Ribery is fair. But yeah, I do think they've kind of underrated the icons. But maybe that's because, again, they want to leave a bigger gap so that in February they can release a 94, whatever, winter, or in December they can release a 93 rated winter wildcards Ribery. Maybe they're doing that too, right? We got to understand that EA do now work on a scaled schedule for cards. So they don't want any icon to be too high rated, so there's always room, for sure. They don't want people getting excited for Team of the Year and having it be this big event that we've always liked it for. They now just want it to be any other week event. The last couple of years, Team of the Year has been neutered because of that. Do you think CR7 deserves his ratings? I haven't seen CR7 yet. What rating is Cristiano? Did I just scroll past Ronaldo? Just missed him completely? I must have. I mean, there's no way Ronaldo's 87 rated, right? Oh, Berbatov! Let's go, man! Hey, man, what have they done to Dimitar? 80 balance for Berbatov? What? 84 agility? This should all be in the 99s. Well, I guess we're not using Berbatov at the start of the year, bro. I was prepared for him to have the worst pace in the world and still use him, and I'm not using him now. What the hell did they do to Dimitar Berbatov, man? I mean, the ball control should straight up be 99. I'm sorry. I know it's the start of the year, but again, just like I mentioned with Beckham, 1 or 2 stats should have been in the 99. And maybe like, well, you could probably give him 99 composure too. 85 dribbling? What is happening? Man has a skill name named after him and they give him 4-star, 3-star too. I mean, okay, 3 stars fair for weak foot. You got to remember, Berbatov was very happy to use his right. I mean, he Travella'd passes and shots like crazy, right? Like that's okay. But I mean, again, just give him the 5-star. Again, Berbatov didn't go crazy on the skills specifically, like specific skills. So 4-star can be fair, but then if you're giving him 4-star skills, you gotta give him like in the 90s for dribbling. And in the high 90s for ball control and composure. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like 5-star skills for Berbatov is maybe asking too much, because if you watch, like I watched Berbatov in his prime, he's not sitting there doing the Ronaldo and the Vinny skills. So 5 stars, I don't think is what's required. But he still had this absolute elegant grace and skill in his dribbling. So if he's not going to get 5-star skills, which he probably shouldn't have, they really need to do the dribbling justice. No, I wouldn't. This is like a Xavi, guys. I mean, Xavi, are we saying Xavi's disrespected for his rating as well? It's once again, players with supreme high football IQ, like Xavi, Frankie, even Iniesta to an extent, right? Among others, Berbatov, Messi. They're very hard to code into the game to make them play or perform the way they should. Lower than Valverde? I'm not upset about the rating. 87 and 88 is about the same anyhow. I'm not upset about it. I mean, again, I think people are losing their minds because Valverde is going to be the meta most broken card in the game. But again, I think Valverde's stats are fair, and I think Frankie's stats are a little bit underwhelming. I kind of wish they just, if they were going to build Frankie like this, I kind of once again wish
they went a little bit more, like 79 balance on Frankie de Jong is just offensive. Seriously, even 87 agility and 88 reactions and 89 ball control is offensive for anybody that's watched Frankie play. I bet you that Frankie card, this is what I'll say right now. We'll test it out next year. I bet you this Frankie card plays way better than these stats indicate. Well, okay, thank you. That's a good point. No disrespect, you guys know I love Virgil van Dijk, but here's a great discussion point. Is current Virgil van Dijk at 89 rated better right now than the best that Frank Rijkaard was? I mean, that's a no right away, right? Virgil at his peak was definitely one of the best defenders ever, no denying. But Virgil right now is, according to EA, better than Frank Rijkaard at his best? That's insanity. So that is kind of where my arguments are with these ratings. Again, I repeat, and all that comes from that is I think EA overrated the golds, almost all of them, based off of icons and heroes. EA basically just lower rated icons and heroes, some higher rated, but like reduced them, and then just brought the golds into the same rating system. And it's like they're not really that special anymore. The top icons are, don't get me wrong, like the Pelés and the Cruyffs and the whatevers, but I mean, these icons are now, this is not a baby Rijkaard, where you could be like, yeah, but Nick, this is baby Rijkaard. This is Rijkaard at the start of his career. Of course he's not as good as current Van Dijk. But there's now only one rating for icons. So, I mean, arguably, this should be their best versions, right? Or near their best versions. So, I truly believe the only real discussion point here is that they just made golds too high rated. I think the Haalands, the Mbappes, you know, the Messi, I mean, Cristiano, if Cristiano is not even 87 rated, that's insane, but whatever. Those being high rated is fine. I think the rest of them should have been a little bit lower rated. And once again, it gives us an even better ceiling of evolutions and promos and team of the weeks giving them the upgraded cards. But yeah, maybe that's the point. Maybe their plan for this year, right, with icons is every promo that comes out, there's going to be 5 icons in it as well. And then, okay, I'm not totally upset about it, right? I still will say right now, currently, I think the golds are too high rated, and I think a lot of these icons maybe were too low rated. But again, EA could be like, hey, dude, the Rijkaard and Davor Suker are going to be in the Nike promo immediately. Like, you're going to have week 1, there's going to be a 91 rated released Rijkaard, right? Which will then kind of reshuffle the order. So I don't know. Yeah, if these icons being this low rated is then met with more icons getting special cards every single promo, I won't be upset. That'll be cool. Then I'll take these icons being relatively low rated. Or these icons being low rated is also because you can evo them better. You can just take this Rijkaard and evo him and make the balance 65 balance. What in God's name? Anyways, you can make him maybe take him to 75 balance, take him to 80 agility, improve his sprint speed into the mid 80s. Then also, cool. I'm actually not upset with that. Jude Bellingham 86. I know Madrid fans are going to lose their minds, but that's a fair card. That's a fair card. I know people will say Fetty's 88, Bellingham being an 86 is ridiculous. But dude, he's an insane player, and this is just how the growth spikes work, right? Fetty's kind of been at Madrid doing whatever, etc. So he's just had more time to build up his card. This Jude Bellingham is, I mean, he should be 80, 88 rated or whatever. It's not like I'm going to disagree, but this is still a nuts card. He's getting a team of the year anyways. 86 is fine. We think Jude is going to get a team of the year? I don't know. The team of the year discussion we still have. Don't we still have a little bit of time for the team of the year discussion? Or is it football season? I can't remember if team of the year, they switched it to football season or calendar year. Oh, I think it's football season, right? Or is this the last year that it's calendar year? Because of Messi's Ballon d'Or, and then next year it's football season, right? Oh, Rafa Leao. I feel like after the season he's had, they should almost make Rafa Leao higher rated. So you take Vera Donna from a 74 rated card to an 86 rated card, yeah? After he's basically done nothing in 4 months. And you take Rafa Leao, who's had a nuts season, and, I mean, does continue to ball out, and he's gone from, what, an 84 to an 86?
What do you guys think? Shouldn't Rafa Leao be 5-star skills at least? I mean, wasn't Dembele injured for 95% of the season? There he is. Oh my God, look what they did to the GOAT. Oh my God. I can't even look at that card. That is so crazy. What did they do? 61 balance? 61 balance. 76 strength? I mean, some of his stats are fair, of course. Ronaldo in his 80s will have better than 73 acceleration. Ronaldo in his 90s will be better than 76 strength. I'll leave the arguing and the screaming to you guys in the chat, but that's, I mean, those stats are crazy. I understand that, you know, he's pretty much retired. I understand that he's kind of just doing his thing in Saudi. But I mean, if you're basing it off of previous seasons, right? And you're justifying Ronaldo being torpedoed to 86, how are players that were injured most of the year holding ratings? Or how are players like Dembele getting upgrades? Where's your logic based off of that then? I don't, how is Virgil van Dijk 89 rated still then? A lot of this stuff doesn't make much sense. I honestly think they did this to cause the community to lose their mind, to create hype and viral clips to promote the game more. Man, I just want to send my Conan O'Brien gift to Futbin. What's going on, man? It's not letting me do it. $85 Foden? That's fair, yeah. Foden kind of as well. Imagine being Southgate and not using this dude, man. Imagine being able to put together a midfield of Foden, Bellingham, and Declan Rice, and fucking Southgate still uses Henderson. I just, like, genuinely, I mean, you'd argue that Sven-Goran Eriksson bottled the golden generation of English football in terms of winning trophies and titles and whatnot, but Southgate's got to be as bad or worse. For real. Like, I don't watch every England game, but oh my God, the talent in your guys' country and that fraud Southgate, what he puts out is so crazy. Southgate is a PE teacher. Honestly, I think that's disrespectful to PE teachers. Surely at this point, Henderson has nudes of Southgate and he's just like bribing him to constantly get in the team, right? Composure's probably pretty damn fair. Man, I swear to God, every time I watch Marcus Rashford, he either dribbles 7 players and scores a worldie, like a really nice goal, or he's running in on net and he has 2 teammates to square the ball to for tap-ins and he runs, like, dribbles the ball into 4 defenders. I don't know. So I don't know how to feel about this card because whenever I watch Rashford, I'm always thinking, oh my God, what an insane goal that he scores, or oh my God, why doesn't he pass? And that's no disrespect to Rashford or disrespect to Dan James, I suppose, for Leeds, but I can't tell the difference between the two of them half the time. Oh, hey, Varane still looks kind of cracked. Varane still looks kind of cracked, guys. Yeah, so you can Evo weak foot and skill moves? I mean, imagine, Did I skip past Xavi? No, Xavi's probably going to be what, like an 82?
Hey, man.
I mean, he's gone from what, a 71 to what rating? Xavi Simons should probably be an 83, you know. Ciro Immobile. Simmons is already tearing it up in the Bundesliga now, too. I'd assume Xavi Simons is like an 81 or an 82. Oh my God, yeah, Camavinga Evo would be cool. There's so many women, man. Wild. I feel like I need to start educating myself on women's football. I don't know any of these people. Who even is this even? Who's Roadman? Oh my God, this card is nuts. 84 rated? This card's gonna be so broken? 81 strength! More strength than Cristiano Ronaldo! USA? Oh my God, man. The US, dude, US squads are gonna be outrageous. Where are the Canadians at, man? Xavi Simmons is 78. Oh my God, is he really? Well, that might mean he has a big ceiling or a high ceiling for Evo. That could be fun. Yeah, I might Evo Xavi Simmons. I like that. That's a great show. I just think Xavi's going to get a good bunch of informs and stuff, so you might be wasting all of your grind on him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Xavi is already shredding the Bundesliga, and he's shredding for the Netherlands right now. I promise you, in 1 month, Xavi will probably have at least two performance or promo-based upgrades, probably by the end of October. So he'll probably be up to an 84 or an 85. And then if you can Evo special cards, maybe you want to wait till he gets that 85 card, right? Not to say not to use the 79. I just think Evoing him might be a waste of effort. Which is why I kind of think I'm going to use my Evo grind time on cards that might not get many boosts. Defenders, etc. A Cruyff or a Schneider, just because, I mean, how many special cards are they going to get through the year? Maybe one, maybe two? I actually think if they do Evos the way I hope they do, it might make more sense to either Evo high-rated cards or Evo cards that you just know aren't going to be in EA's line of sight for upgrades. Simmons is going to get it. I'm sure there's, like, Somerville, in my opinion, would be someone who would be better for me to Evo. Somerville for Leeds. Dutch winger as well. And you just know, because Leeds are in the championship and just not... Somerville's not part of the popular grouping of players yet, there'll be next to zero chance of him getting a special. I mean, he scored the game winner in a win against Liverpool last season in the Premier League as a silver, and they didn't give him a fucking special card. So there's no chance that Somerville this season is going to get special cards, right? So he would be someone I think would make more sense to Evo than a Xavi Simmons, who's going to get probably 13 special cards this year. It will be max 78 for Evo cards until Team of the Year. I mean, you don't know. I mean, there might be no increasing in Evoing cards. Through the beta, did they allow you to Evo and then later on in the beta, like you reached a limit and then later on in the beta, they open the limit more? If they did, then maybe we will see that. But if you didn't even see that in the beta, then I don't know. Oh my God, 84 rated Kim Min-jae, dude. Again, 75 acceleration is not ideal, but he starts with lengthy. He's got really good strength and aggression, so if you give him a shadow, this card's still going to be cracked. Low, high work rates, too. Diaby's still 84. Oh, look at Chomeni. I missed him almost. Oh, Evoing... See, someone like Chomeni, Evoing him would be dope. Evoing him would be dope, man. Imagine Evoing up his pace, Evoing up his agility, balance... Some of the defending, maybe Evoing his weak foot to a 4-star weak foot. That could be a sick card. And you know he's not going to get a crazy amount of specials. 75 long shots, not fair. I mean, he did score a banger for France earlier, but you can't base his rating off of 1 goal scored for France last week or yesterday. Chiesa still looks oh my God, Chiesa looks good. High, medium, 4-star, 4-star. Oh, dude, that Chiesa is gonna be cracked. This Chiesa with a Maestro? Brother. That's a lights-out attacker. Are there OTW cards? Don't know. I would think so. I haven't seen any. Did they announce that in your pre-orders? You'd get an OTW? I think so, right? Rafi got an 84! He'll be in our starter squad. I might Evo Rafi, honestly. I might Evo Rafi. Oh my God, this Rafi looks good, man. 84 deserved for him? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Evo Rafi, work on that finishing. Get the skill. He should be 5-star skills too, let's be real. Oh, I'm Evoing Rafi for sure. I'm Evoing Rafi for sure, guys. Oh my God, I'm Evoing Tomori. Oh my... Dude, the Serie A might be the most overpowered league. Look at this Tomori, man. Again, the acceleration and sprint speed split is a bit nuts. But with an anchor, he'll be lengthy. Dude, this card is crazy. 300k day one, yeah. I'll probably buy him for 300k, make him untradeable via Evo, and then... a week later, he'll be 100k. We'll see. I think it's going to depend on what type of untradables we pack. I think it's going to depend. I think anything I pack tradable,
I'm going to sell unless it's the top 10 players I want. So a Schneider, a Messi, a Neymar, etc.
Too bad you can't Evo Tomori's nationality.
Right? Evo him to Canada would be the dream. Not like frickin' Southgate the fraud appreciates him at all. Tomori didn't have a great season last season, but still an absolute baller. Marta will get some good specials, yep. Zane 84 rated? Is that not a bit low rated, guys? Man, every time I watch Leroy Sané, he looks crazy good. I know Bayern got obliterated. Sorry, not Bayern. Germany got obliterated, but Sané's look good. Sané and Florian Wirtz look good for Germany. I love the Twitch chat. One guy writes, feel like he was one of Bayern's best players last year. Immediately after, he was awful last season. Twitch chat. Madison, 84 rated. Spurs fans will probably be evoing Matters. I think Matters is already becoming a cult hero at Spurs, and it's been 4 games. Spurs fans are going to be going absolutely eruption mode on evoing Madison. Van de Ven is the Spurs player to evo. As a Dutch player, I'd probably be looking to evo him too. Memphis! We should probably evo Memphis, man. Bring him back to the greatness that he used to be back in the old days on this channel. Evo Memphis is weak foot to 4-star. 5-star, 3-star is actually pretty cracked. Evo that agility and balance. That composure is a disgrace. This Memphis card makes me mad. I don't think this is a fair representation of Memphis Depay at all. I really don't. Memphis's weak foot is absolutely cracked. Can you evo anyone? Apparently you can. We don't know for sure, but apparently you can. Have you seen Tonali? We were looking at him on stream, yeah. Are you doing Rich Man this year? Poor Man? Sorry if you've answered. I'm doing both. 2-hour-a-day Poor Man Road to Glory from 6:30 p.m. till 8:30 p.m. every day. Rich Man all before and after that. So we'll be streaming from 3 p.m. UK till probably 11 p.m. or midnight every day, depending on the day of the week. So Rich Man from 3 p.m. till 6:30 p.m. Poor Man from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. and then 8:30 p.m. till midnight or whatever will be Rich Man. First owner RTG this year? No. We'll probably start we'll start a new Poor Man first owner RTG for team of the season. So gonna do a regular no FIFA point 2-hour-a-day Road to Glory, but where we can buy and sell and kind of use and whatever. Will Rich Man include FIFA points? Yes. Thank you for your question. Well, I guess, true. Twitch chat makes a good point. I guess the answer would be no. We won't be using FIFA points. That's true. We won't be using FIFA points. We'll be using EAFC points. So actually, that is a fair question. I think I answered him incorrectly. Damn, Walker still looks pretty good, man. Holy moly. Maybe because the pace is still so good, you give him a sentinel or a backbone? Damn, Walker's going to be... Whew. Yes, apparently FIFA points to EAFC points transfer over. So our RTG will have a healthy balance of points, which is exciting. So the points we got for free on FIFA 23 on the RTG account, we get to transfer over to the main... to the RTG for FC 24. Plus, we get 4,600 points on 24 as well. So that's pretty exciting. So it's a 2-hour-a-day PM RTG. So day 1 of the 40 hours, we'll do 2 hours on it. Day 2 of the 40 hours, we'll do 2 hours. And day 3, we'll do 2 hours. The rest of the time will be spent grinding the Rich Man and building dream teams and trying to get ourselves ready for champs and finding what works and what's going to be in the dream team and stuff like that. I think. Sergio Ramos doesn't even have a picture. Oh my God, look what they did to Ramos. Well, you know Sergio Ramos will probably get an absolutely insane special card at some point. A flashback, Sergio Ramos is coming. Be ready for that. Yeah, depending on the RTG, we might do the draft too. We'll see. The draft could be beneficial. Weekend League on both accounts. The plan is, yeah. I mean, the 2 hours a day, we only have 2 hours a day, so we'll have to be efficient. Probably be quitting out about a lot more games. We'd probably be aiming for 9 wins or 11 wins max on the RTG. Because realistically, I'll have 4 to 6 hours for the weekend. So, you know, on my days off on Saturday, I'll probably play 1 or 2 hours on the account as well.
Just off stream, maybe play like 5 champs games. Just so that it's not I have to play 20 games of champs in 2 hours on Friday and Sunday. That would be nuts. That'd be a bit too stressful. New passing mechanics look good. There's a lot of promise in gameplay. There is. A lot of the news they released is exciting. Ooh, Frimpong looks a beast. Have we not seen Alphonso Davies yet, by the way? Did Alphonso Davies get nerfed? Is he down to like an 82, 83 rating? There he is. There's Fonzie. 4-star, 4-star. Oh, baby, baby. High-low work rates. Hopefully, chat, can you Evo work rates? I'm definitely going to Evo Fonzie. Fonzie will 100% get Evo'd for me. Evo his defense and his work rates, and he'll be the best left back in the game. You know what? My main Evo might be Fonzie, guys. How good can they become? Nobody knows. Well, the beauty is I don't even need to worry about packing him because I'll just buy a clean version. I'll buy a, how do you say? Not clean version. That's not the right wording. I will buy a fresh version, right? And then we'll Evo him and he becomes untradeable anyways. Evo to 85 at January? I don't know what you mean by that. You can also change positions. Yeah, I won't. I mean, I'm going to keep him at left back. I would like to Evo his defensive work rates to medium or high, though. Yeah, I think Fonzie might be my main Evo, guys. And if I'm actually able to Evo a Cruyff, I might Evo Cruyff too, just for the hell of it. Pay 10 million for him and then make him untradeable? That's a bit nuts. That might be, depending on players' costs, I might only ever Evo them if I get them, pack them untradeable. So for example, I mean, it would be pretty nuts to try and Evo a Virgil van Dijk and see if you can make him truly meta and broken. But I might not spend 300k on a Virgil and then Evo him. If I pack him untradeable, then I'll consider Evoing. Similar, like if I get a Neymar untradeable, I'm gonna Evo him because wouldn't that be crazy to build out a true cracked Neymar? But if I pack a tradable Neymar, I'm gonna use him for a little bit, but then I'll probably sell him because there's gonna be so many cards to use in the game. I think that'll be on the rich man how we decide what to Evo and what not to Evo, other than the few players I desperately want. So, an Alphonso Davies, you know, a few other players. How many Evos can you do? I think you could just do one Evo at a time, but you can Evo Fonzie a bit and then stop Evoing him and pick someone else to Evo. I don't think there's a limit to how many players you can Evo. There's a limit to how many players at the same time you can Evo, and I think it's one. One at a time. I think. Based off of like all the notes, that's kind of what I've heard. It just depends on what's in their plans. I mean, who knows? Maybe for the first month of the game, you can only Evo players that up to 80 rated. Would be terrible and boring, but that's my concern. Is like EA love to stop us from grinding. So what I could see for the launch of the game, and it's going to cause an uproar in the community, is you'll only be able to Evo players up to like 80 rated. Not start Evoing 80 rated players and up. I genuinely mean players can only get Evo'd up to an 80 rating or stats up to 80 rateds. And then maybe December they up it, and then you can up Evo players to 82. And then in January you'll be able to up Evo players to 84 or something like that. I feel like that's what they're going to do because it's EA fucking Sports, right? And if that's the case, then I will Evo lower rated players. I'll Evo lots of Leeds young players. Archie Gray and Somerville and maybe Ampadu depending on his stats. Stroik depending on his stats. Yeah, and then each new season they'll bump the ratings up or something like that for sure.
Emre Can still looks like he'll be part of people's early meta squads too. Maybe not. That acceleration is so bad. Isn't that hilarious, though? Man's going to take 7 business days to get to 88 sprint speed. By the time he reaches his sprint speed, your opponent would have scored, celebrated, and carried the ball back to the start, the center circle before he even reaches his full sprint speed. Luke Shaw, 83 rated, is diabolical. What is that? Sterling, 83 rated, is... I feel like a disrespect for how good Sterling has been this year. I know Chelsea are a bit... toothless right now, but Raheem Sterling has been one of the players of the season for me so far. I mean, players of the season. It's been 4 games, but nevertheless. Did next to nothing last season. I could see him getting some good performance-based specials this year, though, if he keeps it up. He's looking really good. Sergio Busquets with his 37 pace. Hey, man, what? Did he move to the MLS and lose his other leg? 37 pace is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. Does he even move on the pitch? Like, what is that? This is and will forever be one of the most underappreciated footballers in the history of football. Don't get me wrong, Busquets can be a cheating, ratty scumbag when he wants to be. His antics at Barca, in prime Barca, were disgusting to see. But that doesn't mean that he isn't one of the best midfielders holding distributive midfielders we've seen in the world. Give him a Hunter? I mean, I don't know if that'll do much. I mean, Jordi Alba looks partially usable. I feel like MLS squads now are not only going to be a bit more popular, but definitely very usable with all the retirees that are playing there, but that are still semi-decent. Wait, the 82 rateds are all women? Oh, there you go. Darwin Núñez has beautiful hair to rival any woman in the world. Let's give it to Darwin. Gorgeous man he is. What do you guys think about this, Darwin? I think Bielsa and Klopp have him cooking this year. I think Darwin's gonna get about 37 special cards. This card from the get-go sucks. But I think Darwin is gonna Darwin would be a fun card to Evo, if it's possible. You Evo Darwin and focus on balance, agility, dribbling, and then finishing. This card's gonna be nuts. 3-star is dead as well. Kind of weird. Yeah, this would be a fun card to maybe try and Evo. Just depends on what EA allow you to do with Evos. Gvardiol? What's Gvardiol looking like? Wow, I mean, again, it'll probably be a bit expensive for an actual starter squad, but Gvardiol looks good. I plan to Evo Maguire. Are you going to Evo him into, like, being a water boy on your bench? Or where exactly? Are you going to Evo him into retirement? Or where are you going to Evo him? How exactly are you going to do that? Eric Dyer, Evo may take a while. Kama, there he is. Evoing Camavinga would be sick. What the hell did they do to Camavinga, man? This card is a disgrace. Kama should be way better than this. Kama should be the first ever 82 rated Club 80 card. Is that not fair? Kama should be like 85 pace, about 80 shoot, maybe not 80 shooting, that's a bit nuts, but definitely in the 80s for defending. Yeah, and Kama should have the ability to play in every position and in goal. The shooting is fair, that's fine. Everything else needs to be in the 80s. Endo! This is not the Endo I think it is it? I don't think that's the Endo. That's the Liverpool Endo? 45 defending seems bad. Opendador! Oh my god, he looks kind of nuts. That's a woman, Nick? Guys, could you not tell I was joking? Like it was a bit of banter? Are you guys new here? Y'all good? You guys okay? Good lord, bro. Twitch chat, what do we do? Oh my god. Fatih Taremi looks still semi-usable. That's kind of fun. Never mind, 65 balance. Oh god. Where is Ansu Fati, dude? There's McAllister. 3-star. Doesn't look that exciting. Oh, but you know who does look exciting, boys? Is Sazabazazazasly. Yo, Sazabazazazasly could be a fun... I don't know where you'd really... you use him as a cam, I suppose? The defense and physical is a bit insane, but... he looks dope. He still looks good. The defending and physical make my brain hurt, but otherwise... the defending is hilarious. Classic EA. Good starter mid. Well, but imagine you could Evo him, though? I mean, it's going to take you 4 years to make his defending even remotely usable. Starter false 9? 4-star? Yeah, that's a good shout. I think Romero 82 rated is a bit of a disrespect too, no? What are we saying, Spurs fans? Romero is a hot-headed psychomaniac, but 82 rated? I don't know. I think that's off. I'm not saying just because he's a World Cup winner he should be high rated. Dude, Romero's legit. He's awful. I mean, I understand he can take some stupid yellows. He has some disciplinary issues, but Romero is awful? He just has 0 IQ. Oh my gosh, Upamecano looks kind of cracked. Again, a weird pace split, but Upa could be a good early center back. That might not be expensive. Similarly, I bet you Akanji. Do you think Akanji will be starting at right back or center back? Either way, Akanji will be a good starter center back, I think, for our road to glories. I don't think he'll be that expensive. Damn, Mendy is still in 82. Again, wasn't he injured all season? This Mendy will be damn near impossible to pack. Mendy did nothing last year, and he's still probably one of the most broken, overpowered left backs in the game for the first 5 months. Kimpembe and Mendy will once again be damn near impossible to pack, even though they're 82 rated. Their drop weight is going to be so low, even though EA says that's not a thing. Obviously it is. 82 rated Joleton. Damn, man! A starter box-to-box mid, Joleton looks crazy. High work rates. 3-star, 3-star is a bit dead. But this is not bad. The 68 agility is going to be hard to use. But maybe you toss an engine on him or an artist on him even? Pretty good starter card. 88 rated stamina too? Not bad, man. The poor man's Hullet even. Well, okay, minus the weak foot and skill moves. Not bad. That's a decent starter. Again, Newcastle fans, I could see Newcastle fans evoing him. Giving him maybe 4-star, 4-star, boosting up the agility, the pace a bit. He could be very broken. And not too hard to upgrade either. Premier League links as well. This card is going to be in everyone's starter squad. And then people will be starting their accounts and realizing that this guy is going to be 30k. This card is going to be 30k from day one. And will be immediately not achievable for anyone's starter squad. Jonathan David, there he is. Ooh, do we evo Jonathan David maybe? Give him 4-star skills? Boost that agility and balance and pace up? Oh, evoing Jonathan David could be fun. I think Jonathan David's going to have a bunch of special cards too, though, this year. And then the question is, can you evo special cards? Or are evoing cards only base cards? So base heroes, base icons, base golds. Maybe you can't evo special cards. Did anybody that played the beta, when Informs came out, were you able to evo them? And then what happens to the card? Does it go green? Unhappy they done Rangers dirty? What do you mean it's Rangers? They play in the Scottish Championship, which is like Tier 5 English football. You're lucky Rangers are 60 rated. It's a good thing, like, chat isn't busy, stream isn't crazy busy right now, so I don't think we'll get much abuse for that statement, so it's fine. We're doing all right. We're good. If we do this during the peak of FC 24, man, my chat will just explode. Estupinan, where did he go? Oh, right there. Not going to be that usable, huh? There's Kubo. Kubo deserves this card. You could almost argue Kubo should be higher rated, too. Kid is a baller, man. Do Real still have, like, a buyback clause for Kubo and a few of these other players, or no? I'd love to see Kubo at Real. He probably wouldn't get much game time with the players they have. They own 50% of the sell-on. Oh, okay. So, but no buyback or anything? Damn. That's good business. Holy shit. Dude, this Kubo is... I mean, he's obviously... Everybody knows Kubo, but... It's really cool to see him just keep growing and progressing. Japanese players are just so talented, man. It's Javi Bonds! You see he's going to switch allegiances? Where is he going to play for Ireland or what? Where's Harvey Barnes going to play for? I was reading an article this morning that he's switching allegiances, but I got bored and switched before the clickbait came through. Scotland? Oh. That's a disrespect, I think. Heavily. I mean, okay, talk to me then. How is, after the seasons that Zinchenko had, how is he 80 rated, but fucking Ferland Mendy, who's been injured for about 2 years and does nothing if he ever plays for Real, is an 82? I mean, explain that. How is Ferland fucking Mendy an 82 rated card, and he hasn't played in about 400 days? Again, like, I don't know if EA watch much of football. It's a very, like, their rating system is so odd. And yet Tierney is 80 rated? Tierney barely got into the team. Arsenal have a Pez link? Oh, maybe. Arsenal sold out to Pez, so maybe EA are upset about it and just tanking their cards. Oh, I could see that. EA are petty like that. They really are. I mean, look what they did to Zlatan. Wait, what is this fraud doing in the 80 rated department? Man, what are these ratings, dude? What actually are these ratings? Anthony Martial's been at Man United for like 9 years. And the man has barely scored, what, 70 goals in 9 years? Has he even done anything in the last 2 years? How is he 80 rated still? Can you tell EA are Man United fans? Quadrado. Quadrado still looks usable. I mean, obviously the physical ain't great, the defending ain't great, but as a wide right player, he'll do a job for sure. Again, Serie A. Serie A's got like 7 choices on either side of the field. Have they added alternate positions for these cards? Yeah, well, positions aren't in the game, so whatever they have, you can just use them, and they'll swap immediately, which is going to be really nice. No position modifiers is tough for Road to Glories, because I used to make so much money selling position modifiers, but it's still good for Road to Glories and regular accounts, because then you don't have to constantly apply consumables like crazy. So there's a big positive to no position modifiers being in the game, but there is a slight negative for Road to Glories. Because if you were smart about it, you'd make, or at least I made really good money off of position modifiers. Who's this, guys? Bowie. Is this the Chelsea kid, the right back? Looks good. Heading accuracy kills his defensive rating, but... See, someone like Gravenbach, I would not bother evoing, because you know with the way EA are, this guy will get like 7 special cards this year. Which is exciting for me, obviously. I hope to get a good version of him at some point. Yeah, Gravenbach will be sick. Good starter player, maybe, but I think the pace and the defending will cause a lot of people to shy away. Where's Xavi Simons? Oh, there he is. Oh god, I lost him. Where is he? There he is. 3-star weak foot? 4-star skills? What?